Yeah, good morning, everyone. So we'll start with the morning call from the derivative perspective. After that, the technical and fundamental will be carried ahead. So currently, as per the derivatives outlook, we have witnessed that in last week of trading session, Nifty gave close below 25,000 mark on the spot basis, and the pressure is likely to be continued while going ahead. If you look at the overall OI structure data points, so also we are seeing that from 24,900 to 25,200 mark call right positions got added up heavily, but still at 25,000 mark, put right positions are holding strongly. So currently pressure which we are witnessing right now as per the gift nifty also we are seeing that it is likely to open 50 points on the negative front around the 24,970 on the future front. The support for the nifty on the downside is between 24,800 to 24,700 mark as per the Friday's fall. So currently between that range we might witness some pullback in the market. Till that point of time there will be some sort of selling pressure more to be witnessed while going ahead. The upside breakout for the Nifty as per the current scenario will be 25,200. Once Nifty managed to go about 25,200 level, then after that we will witness some stability in the market. Till that point of time, there will be some sort of selling from the upside level. As per the PCR, also PCR closed at 0.78 level, and we might expect to show some more pressure on the PCR front also towards 0.72 to 0.68 level. Once if PCR comes near 0.68 level, at that point of time shorts need to be covered and again can see for the pullback zone. While on the stock and the sectoral specific front, a counter that looks positive in today's session will be Bandhan sale. ICICI Bank looks positive and Paytm looks positive, while on the negative front, overall APL Apollo and BDL looks negative. So that's it from that front. I will request the technical team to carry ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Amit. Good morning, all of you. This is Swati. Today, the market is likely to open on a flattish note, and we are likely to witness some sideways momentum during the day. From the last few trading sessions, we are continuously witnessing selling pressures from the higher level Nifty broke to a 20 DMA, which gives a cautious sign on the technical front, and it's trading in the formations of the low top, slow bottom formations. The short-term view for the Nifty will be a little bit cautious to negative. Downside, it has a very immediate support for today intraday purposes at around 24,900. Below that level, it's likely to extend this fall towards 24,840 to 24,770 levels. On the high side, 25,070 is the immediate resistance level. If it's clear that level, then only we can witness some sort of a positive momentums, which might take a Nifty towards 25,140 to 25,200 levels. So the view is a bit cautious, but definitely we are witnessing a very strong stock-specific market. We are witnessing a sectorial rotation momentum rally. So one should stick to the stock-specific trading rather than concentrating on the Nifty or the Bank Nifty, because both the indices will be witness some sort of a volatile trading sessions. Coming towards the Bank Nifty for today intraday purpose, the support is placed at around 56,170. Below that level, 55,940, 55,770 levels can be seen on the downside, whereas the resistance is placed at around 56,670 and 56,900 levels. Stock specific, as of now, Tata Consumer looks positive on the technical front. We are looking for a target of 1170. Downside, it has a very good support at around 1060. So one can look for a buying purpose this particular counter. That's it from my end. I request a fundamental team to take a call forward.
Thank you, Swati. Good morning, everyone. There is an update from the Dr. Reddy's Laboratories. It has received a Form 483 with 7 observations post its GMP and a pre-approval inspection at its Andhra Pradesh facility. This is marginal negative for the company. On the result front, Rosari Biotech posted the result. The result was okay, where revenue grew by around 11% on a YY basis, and operating margins were stable at 12.5% versus 13.3% in the same quarter last year. The stock is currently trading at a good valuation of P 23 times to FY27 EPS. We will provide further updates from the con call today. On the IPO front, Anthem Biosciences Limited is listing today. We had recommended subscribe to the issue where it was offered at a reasonable valuation of 71 times to FY25 EPS when compared with the peers. It is one of the global players and it's a fast growing CRDMO, which is offering end to end solutions from drug discovery to commercial manufacturing. The company is led by the leaders having a good experience in their career in the pharma industry, and the company's success lies in the commercialization of its discovered molecules over the span of its research. Currently, it is working on 16 projects in their final stages, including 10 late stage molecules, and it observed 81% success rate in the commercialization of these late stage molecules. In the past, it has delivered a good performance with healthy return ratios. The entire issue is offer for sale worth rupees 3,395 crore, and the price band is set at rupees 570 at upper end. It is expected to list with the 28 to 31% of returns, and long-term investors can continue to hold the stock. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Mastec reported its number. They are marginally below expectations. Today there is a scheduled call. We'll update the view post the scheduled call. Thank you.
Good morning. A couple of banks posted its result during weekends. RBL Bank results were in line with expectations. Advances grew by 9% year on year and 2% sequentially. Its net interest margin declined, came at 4.5% versus 4.89% quarter on quarter. Profits came at 200 crore versus expectation of 187 crore, and asset quality declined. GNPA came at 2.78% and net NPA came at 0.45%. The stock is trading at 1.1 times trailing price to book value, and the outlook is neutral for the stock. HDFC Bank's results were in line with expectations. Its advances increased by 7% year on year and 0.3% sequentially. The bank slowed average advances growth, aligning with its strategic goal to reduce the CD ratio from 110% at the time of merger to around 95%. And management expects advances to grow in line with the system in FY26 and at a faster pace in FY27. Supported by its healthy rural demand due to better monsoon prospect and likely uptick in urban consumption during festivals. Its credit cost stood at 0.56%, and the bank anticipates eventual normalization in upcoming quarters. Net interest margin was reported at 3.5%. It is down from 3.7% sequentially. Margins fluctuations are mainly due to the lag between the policy rate, and approximately 70% of the bank's assets are floating rate, while most of the liabilities are fixed rate, and banks aim to stabilize this margin over the period of time. During the con call, management stated that the board has announced an interim dividend of rupees 5 per share and recommended an 1:1 bonus issue. And the bank is working on technology initiatives and new products that will be launched soon. And the stock is trading at 2.6 times trailing price to book value ratio, and outlook is long term positive for the stock. ICICI Bank's result were in line with expectations. Advances grew by 10% year on year and 0.3% quarter on quarter. Profits grew by 15% year on year. Net interest margin was at 4.34%, and the bank shifted shifted from the actual days to months for the NIM calculation starting from this quarter, which reduces the quarter on quarter volatility, but keeping the full year NIM unaffected. The impact of repo rate cuts on net interest margin is likely to be more significant in Q2. Its operating expenses increased by 8.82%, and mainly employee expenses also grew by 8.95%, mainly due to annual raises and promotion in its first quarter in the fiscal year. The credit cost came at 0.5%, and management expects credit cost to stay around 50 basis point with a slight potential increases but no major changes. Business banking showed growth of 30% year on year and 3.37% sequentially, and it is expected to grow faster than overall loan book. Gross NPA stood at 1.6%, flat quarter on quarter, and while net NPA was at 0.41%. Typically, higher NPA additions come from the Kisan credit card portfolio during Q1 and Q3 of fiscal year. And the bank aims to expand personal loans and credit cards in the upcoming quarters. The stock is trading at 3.1 times trailing price to book value, and outlook is long term positive for the stock. And lastly, AU Small Finance Bank results were marginally below expectations. Advances grew by 23% year on year. Its profits came at 581 crore versus expectation of 555 crore. Asset quality was slightly increased. The stock is trading at a trailing price to book value of 3.6 times, and outlook is neutral for the stock. Thank you.
Good morning. C8 Limited posted the result marginally below expectations. Revenue from operations grew by 3% quarter on quarter and 11% year on year. EBITDA is in line with quarter on quarter and year on year. EBITDA margin came at 11% versus expectation of 11.6%. PAT is below expectation. Stock is currently trading at P of 21 time FY27 EPS. We attended C8 Limited con call. So company gave some future guidance. C8 expect to achieve double-digit revenue growth in FY26, and margins are expected to improve from quarter to FY26. Exports are expected to bounce back in quarter two and beyond. While full-year export growth may remain modest, it is likely to improve quarter by quarter. And total capex for FY26 is 1,000 CR. So overall outlook for C8 Limited is long-term positive. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it from fundamental team. I request commodity team to take the call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Kavita. Good morning, everyone. So, in today's session, one can initiate a buy in gold around um, 97,800 with a stop loss of 97,500, and upside prices are expected to test 98,400, 500 levels. Um, Accordingly, silver one can buy on dips around 1,12,500 with a stop loss of 1,11,500, and upside again expected to test 1,14,000, 15,000. So profit taking might be witnessed from 1,15,000. But however, one can buy on dips, and in metals too, copper looks good. Buying on dips around 891, 888 is recommended. And on upside, we are eyeing for 900, 902 levels. So buying on dips is suggested in metals too. Zinc also one can initiate a buy around 265 with a stop loss of 263, and upside it can test 270 levels. Wherein crude oil can witness some pullback till 58 40, 58 50, whereby selling pressure is expected. So sell with a stop loss of 59.10, and on downside again expected to test the support area at 57.20. And in natural gas, one can initiate a sell with a stop loss of 303. On downside, we can expect prices to test 280 to 75 levels on downside. So sell on rise in natural gas is advised. That's it from us. Thank you very much.